What's the craziest thing you seen a motherfucker do on that shit, man?
You say the craziest thing? I seen a nigga cut his shit off.
Stop.
Man, I ain't lying.
Yeah, damn.
I ain't sitting here telling you no shit and still was walking around. Yeah. No bullshit. For motherfuckers.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Mr. G was an older head, though, right?
Yeah, he was a
photographer.
Yeah, Mr. G was the photographer in the go-go. You know what I'm saying? Took everybody pictures. Mr. Bobby was the man that used to come around on the block, ask anybody do they want their picture taken. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, Mr. Bobby took everybody picture. Everybody from everywhere in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers got there, you know. That picture I showed you from Mr. Bobby took that, you know. You know.
Y'all pay him?
Yeah, we gave him like $6. First he'd take
killing it back
First
then,
he'd take the picture, show it to us, see if we like it. If we like it, we'd buy it from him.
He had the Polaroid joint that come out at the bottom?
Nah, he had the joints that he gonna take it and you gonna see him in about a day or two.
Oh, okay.
And you gonna come back with him. But you also had niggas that put him on bullshit move too, cause they had to have him take the picture. I ain't there to get the picture. One thing about Mr. Bobby motherfuckers ain't like was, if you don't buy your picture, another motherfucker from the hood had your picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck you doing, Mr. Bobby? Like, how the fuck they get our pictures? Like, yeah, that's the only thing. His main concern is about getting that motherfucker off, just selling it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna keep holding on to this same looking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this motherfucker off. But yeah, Mr. Bobby was cool as shit though. We had the motherfuckers used to come around there with the polo sweatsuit, polo shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, so that's what I want to ask you. How was Georgetown back in the day? I know you was part of that.
Man, that was my shit. That's where I went shopping at all the time. Georgetown. That's where I got my jewelry from. You know what I'm saying? That's
where everybody went to get the real jewelry.
Everybody went to National Jewelry.
Oh, okay.
It was more than one jewelry stop out there. You had Nationals. You had, there was a couple of joints out there that you would go to and get your jewelry.
I know y'all seeing all kind of celebrities and everything y'all there grabbing jewelry. Iverson and them.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, Alonzo Mourning.
Right.
John Turner. All them niggas they got caught up in the Rayful Edmonds shit.
Right.
You know
I remember they was saying something about Coach Thompson.
Yeah.
Telling him to leave his players alone.
Yeah, telling him to leave the players alone, but them niggas is already in that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You remember that? You heard of Len Bass?
Yeah, that passed.
Yeah, he played for Maryland and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The shit that he died from came from them niggas. Came from that, yeah. Ryan Tripp,
man, they said, 70-80% of the work around here was coming from rifles?
70, 80, 100. Shit, fuck 70, 80. 100. Anything you was touching came from that man. You know what I'm saying? He flooded the streets.
That's crazy.
Every nigga, like, yeah. It's not one nigga out here wasn't touching that shit that he had. You might have been fucking with a low profile nigga, but
it was coming from him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Exactly, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was so much of that shit, man. Look, I know niggas was getting, man, like 6, 7 bricks, bro, at a time. And that's no bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Why you figure? Why you wonder that PCP was the drug of choice around here in DC?
You say what about the PCP?
How come when you figured that it was the drug of choice?
It was a drug of choice.
Yeah, like why was?
Because it was more like a party drug too.
PCP?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, look. Motherfuckers would come around the valley and get that shit before they go to the go-go. And before they go to the Capitol Center to the go-go,
No
go-go
wonder she
live and all that shit, yeah. I was smoking that shit like tree. Shit. They was smoking that shit like tree.
dipping it.
Huh?
Dipping a cigarette and shit.
See, that didn't come up to, the dippers ain't come up to like around.
So that's
Like-
why I know about that. In my 04, 05, 06.
Nah, niggas is dipping in the 80s. Like,
So what were they doing before that? How were they taking?
Niggas is hitting the sacks and shit in the 80s. Niggas ain't really started dipping till like the 90s.
Right. So when you say hitting the sack, what how were they fucking with the PCP then?
It was, the sacks is like, motherfuckers will get like tree or whatever they, had.
Right.
Get the little crystal shit, the parsley shit, sprinkle, put that shit in the tree.
Right.
You get the crystals and shit, you put all that shit in the bottle and you shake it. You know what I'm saying? That shit started forming, you know what I'm saying? You pour that shit on whatever you got on the weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it gets real black, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time it's like when you fold it up, put it in the sack, all of them the foliage on is holding the juice. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you get that shit, you know what I'm saying, put it in your sheet or whatever, you smoke that shit, yeah, you flipping like an acrobat.
What's the craziest thing you seen a motherfucker do on that shit, man?
You say the craziest thing? I seen they cut his shit off.
Stop.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, damn.
I ain't sitting here telling you no shit and still was walking around. Yeah. No bullshit. For motherfuckers that probably hear this shit right here, for you motherfuckers that been doing shit around the 80s and 90s, you motherfuckers know I'm not lying.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody that ain't from DC though, they be like, that shit sound crazy. That shit was normal, man.
Man, motherfuckers was jumping in compact disposals and shit, bro. Like, yeah, that shit was like DC General. It's no longer here. That was a hospital in Southeast by the jail.
Yeah.
That's where they used to take everybody at. That was tripping off the boat. When I was young, they used to have Officer Friendly used to show us pictures in class how these people was jumping in compact disposals and jumping off bridges and cutting their shit off and all that type shit. Yeah, man, for real. These motherfuckers was tripping. My man, this nigga took off on me one day. We in the car, the nigga jump out the car, took off on me.
What you mean took off? Just left you?
Ran. Like, and this man probably thought I was a alien or something. Or
Right.
I was trying to get him,
Right.
Somebody was trying to get him. But that's that shit, you know what I'm saying? You think I went chasing him? Shit, nah.
That shit be having motherfuckers feel like they invincible.
Man, and it be having you like you on top of the world, like you stronger than anybody. That's why when motherfuckers get police think you gon' like handle a nigga like that when he like that. Nah.
Man, I seen a motherfucker run into a damn car, man, over and over, man.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.